assistant over here, Jesse, you've also been before. Over here, sir. And I'll show you. We're going to start with this basic technique, which is just this. So you're standing there. Of course, when you're fighting somebody, you don't fight them in a horse stance. What you do is you're in a tiger stance, okay? And what you want is this to be a little bit in front of this. See how this hand is in front of this hand? This hand's about a fist from the face. This hand, that. You don't want this or this. You don't want any of this fancy stuff. You want to keep this tight, okay? All right? So this space at the top should be equal to the elbows on the bottom, okay? It's a little uncomfortable. You got to get used to it. But anyway, let's take a look at it. So here from the front, what you're practicing would start from here. It would be down, up, out, and in, right? That's the techniques that I'll teach you. There's 4 different techniques. There's 5 moves if you want to count them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want to count the actual movements. Okay, so what we're going to look at, this technique right here, but we're going to change our stance because we're not going to be standing in a horse stance fighting somebody. He'd knock me on my butt. So we're going to be in a tiger stance like this. I'm going to put this hand a little bit in front like this, and you're going to throw this hand as the punch, right? You throw the punch, and I'm going to move to the side, and when I move to the side, I'm going to catch this like this. Now, if you look at it, right, it's a number 1, lock, right? So all I got to do is as he steps in, is put the lock on and turn, right? Very simple, very effective. This is something anybody can do. He's reaching in with the punch. As he's coming with the punch, boom, there's a lock. Now, there's a bunch of reasons why this lock works. Okay, we're talking about different pressure points using different techniques. With the bone again over here, okay, with the bone again over here, okay, that helps. But even if you don't know any of that, it doesn't matter. As the punch comes in, you just turn, and you're the one in control now. Okay? So either side, let's take a look at it from the other side, that's what they can see. So I'm standing there like this, and the punch comes in, and it's the same thing. There's all kinds of things I can do from here. I'm sure you can see different things. Or you can kick, you can back fist, you can keep the lock, you can throw him to the ground, bring him to the ground, and control him. Back fist. Any kind of strike that you want to use from your style, ribs. Okay, get up. All right? That's that technique. That's the technique. It's a lock. It's a block with a lock. So it's a block and a lock. So as the punch comes in, it's block and lock. So where's the block? The block is an in block as he comes in. In block. Right? So the other thing is, if he cross punches, let's say my feet are this way. Okay, let's change my feet like this. And I don't want to go to this side if I'm fighting him. But if he throws that punch, it still works. I can still step back and make it work with a step back. So if it's a cross punch, it still works. This works, okay? All right, the other thing I wanted to show you was this technique. So if you look at this technique, you'll see it a lot, and especially in the hard styles, in the karate styles, very hard style, when they go like this. That's this, recognize it? And what it is as he punches, I block, right? This is under here. Now I got a lot of options. If this hand is here, I can back fist him, right? I can bring his arm over the top and get this number 1 lock again that I showed you just before. Okay, so it comes in this back fist. I could also elbow. So this comes in, okay? This, boom, I punch, and then back fist, elbow, back fist, right? Take his leg out, make him fall. All right? That's that's another more sophisticated technique, but it's still, all it is a block. It's this, and you'll see it a lot, and they'll do it a lot. You'll see this, or you'll see this under the elbow. It depends on the style. It's the same thing. Liquid water fits in any shaped bottle. That's what I say. So it doesn't matter what style you're using it in, it's going to be the same techniques. So what we're talking about here is we're talking about a lock. You just learned the lock, the number one lock. And you also learned how to use a double fist technique. So as it comes in, I'm going like this. Now this, as I do it, it's going to happen at the same time. So it would be like boom, 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 stepping in. I would be trying to destroy this guy. There's no way to win a fight without being aggressive. So you have to be aggressive. So that's what that is. And you know, if you look at the thing, you'll see different positions. You'll see from other styles, you'll see this, you'll see this, you'll see this. Okay? So yeah, I got a million of them. But the thing is, I want to teach you something that's simple, effective, and that works. Thank you very much.